L.O'Brien coming up against Callum Robson. What do we think about this one?
Oh, I think, look, unfortunate for the Aussies and everyone watching as spectators, but on paper, this heat is epic. I absolutely love it because two really informed surfers at the moment. I think to Callum's performances that we only saw just 10 days ago.
We'll see. Priority with Liam O'Brien, flick, and scratches into this one. Surfer from Burley Heads looking down the line. Lining up. Draws off the bottom, slashes off the top. And a couple of slashes there just to get a number on the board. Won't be a huge number, but a nice start. Much better for his cause.
Yeah, getting things started here. Smaller looking wave in terms of today's conditions, but really beautiful. I mean, how rippable and fun does it look? The conditions are amazing. It looks so beautiful and groomed right now. And I mean, I've saw some incredible moments already this morning, but I just think, yeah, he wouldn't post it if he didn't make it. And then he just keeps going. And seriously, it's about a 10-second tube ride. Go check it out. It's amazing.
It was a magic act. Callum trying to answer back right here. Robson, nice slash off the top. Powerful surfer and showing his power for the finish right there. Iron legs it out and gets the completion.
That was cool. A bigger wave in size when you compare it to Liam O'Brien's, and therefore bigger turns with more energy and more speed early on. And he had that leash break in his heat. Incredibly close finish. And then I think back to just Tahiti last week as well. As we look to this opening wave of Cal, just two big backhand belts, just really strong there from him. But he's kind of had a couple of funny moments not go his way this year, and I think it's not a good, a true reflection of where he's at with his surfing and just how good a surfer he is. I think especially what we saw at the end of the road, reclaim that yellow jersey and continue on through the draw. So good matchup coming up.
Callum got a 5.5 on the last wave, just bails out on that wave under priority of Liam O'Brien, but Callum Robson in the lead over Liam O'Brien at the 22-minute mark.
Yeah, I like the couple of scores that have come through too. Also, the reef here, it's absolutely incredible and so beautiful. So, yeah, bring us some beautiful shots, Sammy.
Here we go. Callum, and that one way deep on the reef, so Robson just kicks out, still trying to find and strike under the priority of Liam O'Brien. I don't mind that. I don't mind that type of mindset. Where pretty incredible what the team does here. Liam O'Brien. Nice snap to begin. O'Brien looking down the line. Another snap on the backhand. Falls into it. That wave just runs off. Not a ton of opportunity.
Let's have a look here. So let's break it down. This one more of a bit of a setup turn here. You can see this wave starting to go pretty square on that inside. Must have run off pretty fast. So let's have a look at this angle because we'll really be able to get a good idea of just how fast this wave runs down the reef. So he makes the decision to go for a turn. And that one just hitting the eject button there. Oh, no, it really is the best core surf shop getting around.
Here we go. Speaking of DHD, under the feet of Liam O'Brien, surfing under the priority. Wants to get rid of a 3-point ride that he has in his score line. And a smaller wave, but nice performance by Liam. Chalking it up all the way to the inside before kicking out again on nearly dry reef.
That was good. I think, yeah, at this point in the heat, he obviously wants to get rid of the 317. He's going to do that. I think smaller wave again.
He's just now you can see with his performance on the back end, it doesn't matter which way the wave's going.
Oh, it definitely doesn't matter. I think even just his performance over the years, he not falling off the CT, making it back on the Challenger Series, watching him perform there. And we touched on it earlier in the heat, right? I mean, you touched on the fact that, we'll get back to that. Let's watch Cal.
Cal Robson eases off the bottom, pumps down the line, aiming for a spot under the lip, tries to stall, still stalling. Now he's in the tube, but that tube running away from Cal Robson, made some distance, but was not able to find an exit, unfortunately. Liam lining up here, straight back out. O'Brien on a bigger wave, second wave of the set. Also screaming down the line, setting up for the inside tube section. And O'Brien finds the barrel, and can he find the exit? Yes, he does. So nice exchange, and that's going to go in the favor of Liam O'Brien.
See that wave and identify this. So this is the one I'm talking about. You can see here, this is the setup, right? Comes around this section and grabs the rail here, and that little hip swivel, that generates so much speed into this tube, because you rewind back to the tube we saw before from Callum, his setup, he didn't quite have that amount of time, and that one just ran off without him. Whereas Liam here, on the other hand, in contrast, that moment, that was allowing him to get so much speed through this inside track and really project out in front of this tube. So really important manoeuvre to single out, the one moment on this wave.
That's the plan. 6-3 for Jake Marshall. If it feels funny, Chris Gallagher will be in the channel with the backup. Cal Robson right now trying to come back, and it looks like he's on his way to turning this heat. Oh, and as I said that...
The 317. Let's have a look at Cal first. So more substantial wave in size, kind of a bit of a carve down here. All the setup for this turn, blows the fins out. That was really nice. I really loved the timing of that turn. And then just Kaipo.
What did I do? Liam O'Brien behind. Second wave of the set. Typically is the cleaner, bigger wave. Liam wants to hang on to his lead, needs to improve upon a 4-point ride. A tidy tube would help, and he tumbles on the inside section. So I don't think either wave is going to really affect the... well, I mean, I'm going to take that back. Remember, Cal just needs a 3-point ride to turn the heat.
It kind of just didn't look like it was really holding through that bottom turn there. And then behind him, Liam banks off the first couple of turns, and then you can see he's eyeing off this section on the inside here, and the nose just pokes. It feels like that little scoopy section on the inside can just kind of catch you off guard. I think just all of a sudden got so...
Well, could this be the first clutch win for Liam O'Brien? So there we go. That's going to be the play for Callum Robson. Now he's going to have to make something happen on this one. Needs to improve upon a 3.6. Throws it away. 4.44 will still be the requirement. So this one's going to count. And this is all in for Liam O'Brien. 4.44 is the mark. Beginning snap. Nicely done. Second vertical. Looking down the line. Needs a little bit more to get the score. And gets the finish. Wow, that one's going to feel like it's right on the line.
Let's break down this one. This is the last wave, the roll of the dice for Liam. The last 5 seconds he takes off on this one. Turn one, this one, very critical, very tight in the pocket, and he does get the finish. I feel like you can really see he knows he has to hang on while surfing this wave.
So this is the 4-point ride to compare to.
Okay, all right. So let's break it down. Actually, you know what? 4-point ride here.
Much bigger wave.
Much bigger wave. Much bigger wave. Tough. A tough heat, especially when you've been watching all morning. You see really good waves coming through. But yeah, you take the win where you can, and he'll look back and reflect on this heat and realise where those mistakes are.
Thanks, Kaipo. Yep, Cal just getting some rehydration cranking there with the Bonsai isotonics. Good on you, mate. That was a tricky heat. I'll tell you what, it looks perfect from here, and the conditions could not be more idyllic. But you've got a peg on your nose about your performance in that one.
Yeah, no, I just feel like it was obviously amazing conditions, and the waves up pumping when they came. Liam and I just had a pretty slow heat, and then I felt like just the waves I got were very hard to, do any real good turns out the back section. Then it felt like it was like flat, and then it was just throwing real gnarly. So, obviously showed in both Lob and I performance. We didn't really make the most of what was out there, but someone's looking after me, so I'm stoked to make it through that heat.
Yeah, you'll take the W's, man. Sometimes they are grindy, even in perfect pumping waves. An important heat for you in the context of this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that crunch time of the year, and especially with not two more events before that that little cut they do, and every heat matters right now, and I'm keen to kind of tidy up some of those mistakes. It's just kind of schoolboy errors falling on waves that I shouldn't have been, so tidy those up, and like you said, it's a massive heat this time of year. There's no denying you feel that bit of pressure.
You're one of the great educators, self-educators, man. You'll look back at the tapes and really work on what your weaknesses are, I'm sure, and approach this next heat with a lot more fire.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just first ever time competing at Cloudbreak, and it's as perfect as it looks and is at times. It's very tricky. It's such a big, long lineup. So each heat I'm learning a little bit more about the lineup and the conditions, and I've got Hoggy in my corner, so he's a ball knowledge, which I'm excited to continue to work through and tap into throughout the course of this event, and hopefully surf 4 more heats.
It's thirsty work out there, mate.
Yeah.
Let's have a sit.
Cheers. Let's go.
Cheers, y'all.
The Bonsai